And there is, for that, you need another quality in you, is that public relation. You should have good relationship with your friends you have met. You should continue to connect with them in all the right way. I had a father figure, my dean in DC School of Management, Varma sir. We all call him Varma sir. He was everybody's guru. Thomas Varghese sir, mine, so many, whoever was there at that time. So Varma sir, because I was in corporate relations, and he has baptized me with a beautiful title, PR Queen. PR Queen meaning public relation. Honestly, the person I have met in 2006 as a corporate relations person, I still can refer a student there, because, I never wait for them to write to me. I will say in between, hello, how are you? All well. There is no harm in that. So it's an art. Public relation is an art. But spending time on the phone, Facebook, and please children, you are going to get a corporate speaker day after, who's a good friend of mine, who's from Vodafone. Binu Jose is the vice president of Vodafone and Idea today. Binu once told me, Asha ma'am, you are seeing a lot of students. Can you please tell them, we check their Facebook account today for any recruitment process. Children, take a note of that. You know what they are going to find out? Anybody can get into your Facebook account. You know that. I can get into your Facebook account through somebody else. I need not have a Facebook account of my own. So what the companies are doing today, they are seeing the friends you are having, the connections you are having. They are seeing the answers you are posting in that Facebook column. They are seeing the language you are using. They are seeing whether you are sleeping at 2 o'clock in the night or are you on the Facebook at 2 o'clock in the night. All these things they are being watching, and then they make an initial selection. They may call you for an interview, but they know everything about you because the Facebook page is an open book about you all. So what I want to say that refrain and honor your privacy. It's very important. There are certain things you need to keep it yourself. It is not an open book for everybody to read. This is another advice I want to give you. Girls, you have to be extra careful. Boys, you have to be extra careful. Today, I have a note to the boys. Please don't think they are like us. They are not submissive. They are very smart. They are equally smart. In fact, more smarter than you all. So don't run into any problem. And there are weird rules for boys and girls today. You know that, men and women. There is, women harassment. A girl just like that, write a note and give it to the police station. So and so is looked at me. So and so looked at me, mocked at me. Enough. Unbailable offense. So all these things we are coming across in colleges and institutes. So keep away from all that. Don't embarrass the institute. And then you need to be very, very, very submissive in your 2 years. But be part of everything, all competitions, everything. Go for internship. Use that 2 years, so vigorous and rigorous it has to be. It is management studies is actually an art. And also management studies is something you are finding out in these 2 years. What exactly is going to be your USP when you get into the corporate world? And another homework I want to tell you today is that write a dream company of yours. And then think about a company you want to get in after your 2 years of MBA. And then also write why you're looking at that company. So you have 2 homeworks today, right? How many homeworks I gave you now, including this 3? Right? Yes? I can't.
Yes.
Yes. I don't want any girls to come up. I want any boy. Chris is a boy or a girl?
Girls.
Then Ambadi is a boy.
Yes, boy, ma'am.
Yeah. Ambadi, tell me now, which are the 3 homeworks I have given you?
One is writing words, 3 words daily.
That's right. 2.
And next,
Synopsis of today, whatever we had discussed today. Yeah. And the 3rd one I gave you now, what is it?
3 company.
The dream company. You can write the first dream company is this, the second priority is it, the third. Why are these 3 companies you have chosen? Write about it. Because then you can work towards that. Now, the next person you are going to meet is Shravan Shetty. He will help you to tell you how you start a LinkedIn account and all those things. He will take you to a different level. Now, my boys and girls in DC School of Management. Have you heard about DC School of Management, Bhagavan? Have you heard about?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
DC,
Yes.
fine. It's a hill locality in Vagaman, 36 acres, and we were living together. The 240 students and 20, 25 faculty members. We were living as a community. What a bonding, what a living. And then I was a mother figure for them, absolute mother figure, to tell them the do's and the don'ts. I mean, like how how the mothers, if I ask you a question, who scolds you maximum in your life, you will all say in one voice, oh, it's our Amma. Amma will find fault with this, with that, but that Amma doesn't throw you away from the house. Amma always keeps close, to the heart. And then if you fight with her and then you said, I'm not eating food, you go and sit in one room. But I am very sure after half an hour, Amma will come and say, Mone veshikkannille, mole veshikkannille. That's our Amma. So it is unconditional. It is relentless. So you look at me as a mother figure for your corporate world. So I used to send the children for internship. I used to train them. I used to insist them on speaking in English. I used to tell them about dressing and grooming, which I will be speaking to you in detail tomorrow. All that, my children have called me very fondly. They have baptized me with a beautiful name, Corporate Amma. I think that's a fantastic name I have got in my life, because they didn't call, you cannot call everybody in your life Amma, can you? You can only call one Amma. We have only one Amma, right? So somebody, they can relate to their mother, I'm honored. So that's me. I scold you. I tell you this is the right thing, but if you don't do that, I will definitely scold you again. That doesn't mean that I'll let you go. I will still keep you close to my heart. And I hold your hand, God's grace, with God's blessing. I'll hold your hand along with SB College to find internship, to go for internship, things like that, company, everything, will be working as a team with the college. You have a corporate relations manager, the very young person, I saw that today. So, it is there. But then we are all along with you. We are all traveling with you in these coming 2 years to take you to the best place where you want to. Now, of the 60, I just want to ask you, is there anybody who's planning to be an entrepreneur?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Who is
ma'am.
that? Who is that?
Ma'am,
Uh,
already doing business, ma'am.
What business are you doing?
SBI link branch, like money transfer, like SBI link branch, ma'am.
What is it? I didn't hear. Plan.
Ma'am, SBI link branch, like money transaction.
Okay, great, great. Okay. And then who
no,
are the others who are doing business? May I hear the other entrepreneurs?
yes, ma'am. It's me, Ritu.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing up a hospitality services for the past 3 years.
Oh, great. So you were doing that while you were studying.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. From my 12th onward, maybe after during my first year of college, I started doing that.
So where are
And
you based at?
I'm based at Kochi, but I have done my UG in Bangalore.
Eugene, Bangalore.
Yes,
Which college?
from Acharya Bangalore B School, ma'am.
Okay, great. So you are a business person already, no? So you do catering services?
Basically, I'm involved in like security services as well as we provide manpower services to hospitals as
Understood. So that is
uh,
happening across in Bangalore, or is it all there in Cochin, in
no.
Kerala?
As I was here, I'm doing in mainly in hospitals and other malls and institutions. So mainly I concentrate on that particularly.
Okay, great. So it's still on.
Yeah, it's still on, and
Uh,
I'm just moving into educational consultancy, and I've been running in from past 2 years also. So my company's name is that's what it's written as BHS. So BHS is
uh,
my company name, and this is the
BHS,
hospitality.
BHS, there is a London company.
Yeah, this is
Uh,
benevolent hospitality services. That is BHS.
okay, and that is based in Cochin.
Yeah, it is based in Cochin, but my education consultancy is located in Bangalore.
Okay, great. So are you from Cochin?
Yeah, I'm from Cochin. My hometown is Kochi.
Kochi where?
I'm from Edappally, right in the heart of the
So we
city.
are neighbors. We are neighbors.
Okay, I'm from.
I live in Kalur. Yeah.
Oh, that's great, man.
Yes, we will meet up soon, and
Sure, sure.
certainly. And I mean, I also want share you with you my phone number and my email ID. So if you have
Sure.
anything, you're most welcome to talk to me, children. And then when saying that, entrepreneur is again something, these two who have spoken, they have some experience. So I want to tell you the fresh entrepreneurs who are planning to, after your MBA, you think that I can start a business. It's not that. I honestly tell you, you should work, get that expertise of managing people, managing money, learning from the elders, and then have a stable mind and start something of your own. Never go for your entrepreneurship straight away. That is difficult. It's difficult, meaning there will be a lot of hiccups because you will be petrified. You don't know sometimes what to do. So, but when you work for somebody and when you know the ups and downs, and when you know it will be better. And at this point, what's the time now? How many minutes more do I have?
It's 10:10.
10
10,
past
10.
10, ma'am.
So I have 20 minutes more. So what I want to tell you that being an entrepreneur, see, I must now I speak about my own son about it. Simple reason, I never knew that he is going to be an entrepreneur. He's a hardcore physics maths boy. He speaks about maths and physics as if he's enjoying a Baskin Robbins ice cream. That passionate he is about. But in class 8, he told me he doesn't want to do an engineering or a medicine, which I said, fair enough. And then he asked me, what do I do? He was an ICSE student. And then I told him there is time for you. So 8, 9, 10 standard in the ICSE syllabus, they have to take another extra subject, which happened to be economics. And I found that he's very good in economics, and economics maths is a brilliant combination. So I told Thomas, there is a college, but getting there is really, really difficult, but you can always try. So Thomas had tried his luck he continued his science because he's very passionate about maths and physics and chemistry. He dropped biology, obviously. And the college I was referring to, you might have heard about the college. If you have not, you should know about that college. It's none other than St. Stephen's, Delhi. Have you heard about that college?
Yes,
St.
ma'am.
Stephen's, Delhi. Have you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And that college, you get into that college, that brand, you can take it till the grave. Shashi Tharoor is a Stephanian. Okay? So there are Musharraf of that Pakistan, he's a Stephanian. If you look at all that, the legacy they have, again, it's a college, it's only UG. They don't have PG courses. And the most sought after courses, they have honors in everything, Suppose they say economics, they have economics honors and economics ordinary. History honors and physics honors, maths honors, so which is a higher level of graduation. My son wanted to join economics honors. So he did economics honors, God's grace, he got it. It's very difficult. Last year, the eligibility criteria in St. Stephen's was 99%. Only those who have got 99 can apply. And that is just a eligibility. And then they have an interview, all that, whatever. He went there, he got it. And but it's a place where you question everything under the sky. That was the only sad part because he started even questioning God, existence of God, which of course we corrected him. He said, no, don't do all this. But that's a handicap of being with too many intelligent people also, because they question everything under this. So that's a phase. Now he got a placement from college. He worked for 4 years. And I used to ask him as a mother, when are you going to pursue your further studies? I'm very sure there are a lot of children coming to MBA after your work experience. That's a wonderful thing about it, because when you have the work experience and you can connect all your chapters, all your subjects so well, that you just feel it that. So he worked for 4 years, and then he said, I'm looking at management institutes where they need 4 years work experience, which is Can you tell me one institute where they need, in India, where they need 4 years minimum work experience to get an admission in MBA? There's one institution, a very sought about institution in India. Which is that? See, general knowledge is zero. You
IBS
should know.
Hyderabad.
Yes,
IBS
IIM
Hyderabad.
Bangalore.
ISB Hyderabad. ISB Hyderabad have got executive MBA. They will only take people who have got minimum 4 years work experience. Why? Because, they can connect your studies very well. And that is what so Thomas said, that's what I'm looking at. I said, fair enough. Very expensive also. Then I asked, how about the money? Don't worry, Amma. All the bank people will be there at the entrance of the college. He's talking about student loan. So that's what he gave me an impression. After 4 years, I'll go. After the 4th year, he said, I'm trying that. I'm trying Ivy League, Wharton Booth, all that. My goodness. He's supposed to go in 2015 June to any of these colleges. Okay. That's what I was thinking. So both our parents, both of us were very happy that Thomas is going for his post-graduation. So 2015, around January, mid-January, he gave us a call and said, he told me, because I look after his, I take care of all his studies, I get in more involved. So he's telling me, Amma, I have a shop for you. So that time he may be around 25 years old. And then I said, oh, did you find a girl? That was the immediate shock I thought of, whether he found a girl because he's in Delhi. Then he said, no, Amma, it's not that. I'm going to start a business. I mean, you see a very smart lady sitting here, but that one point of saying that I'm going to start a business, there was an uncertainty in me. My goodness, what is he going to do? Where is the money he's going to raise? All these things have come as a mother. But then he said, no, Amma, I'm only 25 and the institutes I'm looking, Wharton and Booth, the average age is 33. I have all the time. And you will be very happy to know who is my partner. Ask me who is my partner. The two partners with him is none other than the schoolmates from class 2. Okay. One is a doctor and one is a lawyer. And these three started. And what is the business? You all can go and Google about it. It's a South Indian restaurant in Delhi, DLF Mall. Mahabelli is the name, Mahabelly. Mahabelli. And, we were very skeptical. What is he going to do in Delhi? But he was very, very sure. I asked him, your Amma is a teacher, your Appa is an auditor. Where do you have the business? And that lawyer lawyer partner has got a hotel in Kottayam. Those who are from Kottayam will know Hotel Ida. Hotel Ida's son is one partner. So then he said, Amma, the 4 years I worked, this is why I'm telling you to you children. The 4 years I worked, I knew that my operation skills are very high. And I'm going to capitalize my operation skill in running the show. Now, my advice to you children, there is no harm in starting a business after your MBA. But please work somewhere. Work somewhere, get that expertise, confidence, then you start something. And money is inevitable in business. You need some money to roll. Agree or not? The BHS boy, yes or no? There will be ups and downs and you need to put money sometimes and all that you should be able to handle it. So anybody starting, planning to do an entrepreneur, be an entrepreneur, you work for some good company, get the expertise, and that will definitely help you to be a better business person. This is something I want to tell you as all young MBAs, business administration. So the word business will give you a wrong perception. You must work with people. Then you will know going on time, being accountable, meeting deadlines, interacting with people. All the skills are important for you to be a good business person. And Thomas's this thing that hit off in March 2016. Then it was Shashi Tharoor, again being a Stephanian, inaugurated it, and then it is continuous 3 years. They were the Times of India award winners. All that is fantastic, But You need God's grace, you need humility, you need patience, and money management is very important. I know my son have not taken any money from that particular thing. They were investing and reinvesting into the thing. Now they started taking something as their share, but all that you need patience, you need to do well. All that will come only when you start working. Money management is one of the most important thing in business. So
Yes.
for the young entrepreneurs in the making, ladies, you also can start so many things which you are passionate about, but work somewhere, get that confidence, and then and again, I asked Thomas how we are going to raise the money. He said we need 80 lakhs. How are you going to raise the money? He said, Amma, you introduce me to your rich friends, your rich students. We will send a proposal and we raise it. We as parents never gave him a penny. We know that. They all managed it on their own and they are doing it very well. And they are youngsters. Of course, this pandemic season, they have shut the restaurant, but they are online and they're working on it. And I asked him, is it all right with you? He said, yeah, so far so good, Amma. We will face it. So what I'm saying, this confidence can come only when you work for somebody and then get that confidence in you. So that's what I want to tell you, youngsters. MBA is a beautiful stage to come in. And lucky, you children are lucky to be a fantastic institute who are accountable, who takes care of you from day one till you leave the institute. You have got fantastic faculty members to be part of you, and then and Thomas Sir is an industry man, and then he's a faculty member, so he can connect with you a lot of with the industry. Thomas sir was called very passionately by DC School of Management children walking Wikipedia. So you can imagine the general knowledge he has in that. You talk to him about something, he will take you to a different world. I don't have to tell you. You are going to realize it. You are going to experience this knowledge, and then you can always look at me as somebody been with the corporate world for quite some time now, and they look at me. The corporates look at me in asking for the right candidates for the companies even now, and then that's my core area. I help you in the employability skill. You study MBA, but then how do you get placed well in company is my forte, and that's what I do, and which is all about etiquette, decorum, and all those values, impression, branding, things like that. So tomorrow we'll be speaking about all that and a little, now you are here to make a career of yourself. Now, what all you should be in the next two years is something I have shared you with this morning. What you should be with your parents, with your teachers, with the institute, and also how you have to be with the peer group and what the do's and the don'ts. There are certain things you have to take a conscious call that, especially with your media, wasting money, time on that, and invest your time in reading, and then improve your communication skill. That's very, very important. And then also the attitude is very important. And then you have to be a very, very patient listener. And then every morning get up, sit on the bed, close your eyes, say a thank you for a new day, pray for all your teachers, pray for all your parents, lovely things happening around. And another wonderful instinct I want to all of you have is empathy. You carry few packets of biscuits, put it in your bag. Whenever you travel, you see somebody on the road hungry, give a piece, something like that. Let me tell you, children, feeding is the most beautiful thing you can do. Make somebody bring a smile on their face. In the movie Ustad Hotel, you have all seen that movie. There is a great, great statement made by Tilagan Chatan in that. To the only thing we say madi is when we are full with food. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Baki
Yes,
ella we
sir.
want more and more and more. But when you are full with food, we say madi. So that's the thing I want you to do with a small empathetic work with you is carry some, small packets of biscuits you get these days. Put it in your bag, and then when you see somebody sitting on the road, and it's an old lady or an old person, When you know that they are hungry, they don't have anything, just take a biscuit, just give it to them. You see the smile on their face, and that smile cost millions. And that God is going to see. God is definitely going to watch us. We don't have to get any this thing about from anybody, but it's a deal between you and that person. Don't speak about it. Let it be selfless. Let it be quiet, and then the God above will honor you. And I cannot see any reason why you shouldn't do your MBA with a great enthusiasm, because you're in the right platform, you're in the right institution, you're with the right faculty members, you're with everything right now. And the parents have chosen the right institute also for you. Okay? Now, anybody wants to ask any questions, you're most welcome. Thank you for the kind listening.
Yeah. Excuse me, ma'am. It's me, Rijo, again.
Yeah.
So I just want to ask something like, and it's been going on in my mind for a long time.
Yeah.
Because soon after my UG, I have gone for I've been working for a period of time, maybe of time for 8 months
Yeah.
from 2019.
Mm.
So I've done my UG in BCA particularly because I loved doing coding and all those things. In
Yeah.
between, as I'm doing business, I wanted to learn more about business.
Mm.
So that's why soon after that, I've gone into a private sector company and started working as a business development executive.
Ah.
So I'm soon in a situation that I wanted to learn more about finance, but I
Yeah.
don't have a finance basis or I don't have a basic in finance. Like I haven't done my commerce, I've done my science in 12th
Ah.
standard.
Understood.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So I've been trying every day. As this is a lockdown time, I've been learning about accountancy and all those things. But
Mm.
I'm not able to get the right path how I should go forward because
So
second
for
year I
that,
feel
there are a lot of courses which will definitely correctly, guide you, because Shravan Shetty will be able to definitely tell you what courses you should do. And I myself is an accountancy teacher. I can
okay.
imagine if you don't know the basic, it's a problem,
Yeah.
and we will definitely look at that. And that is very important also, managing finance. And Shravan
Yes.
Shetty will be the right person. And because we will be on LinkedIn, blogging, all that, Shravan will be bringing in that culture so that we can always be in touch throughout your 2 years. That's the
Okay.
plan. Okay?
And
All right.
yeah,
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
more thing, ma'am. So this is the time we are at home now, so I can do something on my behalf, like maybe an initial basic. So is it like studying the basics of accounts, or because I'm really aspired to become a financial analyst or learn more about finance. So how
Mm.
should I like patch up with my things of my own, not just from the context from the college, out of the box? How should I start knowing the things?
No, but anyway, for that you need to have a strong background in finance, and then only
Yeah.
it will be possible, And that is something. And then out of see, at the moment you have hands full. When you are in the college, you have a lot of things to do. And then the second year, they have specialization. You can always take the specialization finance if you want to. Not necessarily. I
Okay.
mean, there are the specialization stage next year, in the second year. But along with this, at the moment, you need to concentrate on the subjects given, because there'll be a lot of things will be given to you, like assignments and projects and things like that. So don't divert it from that, because now you need to concentrate on the course. It's very important. And
Sure.
MJ University, and then side by side we can do it, but then your now the core aim for you to do very well in the MBA 2 years. It's very important.
Exactly.
And the next
Yes.
year there is specialization, and then there can look at, and then that's the time we will look at it in a more deeper way. Okay.
Sure. Sure.
All right.
Sure.
Okay. I think the
Thanks so
time is
much.
up. I think Vinish just send me a message. Vinish, are you there? Vinish, is it 10:30, children?
Yes, Miss Asha, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
very lovely here. It's time up now. I think we should take a break.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, children, for the kind listening, and
Yeah,
look
I
forward to
will.
see you all. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Children, please wait after ma'am has left. I need to talk to you. Children,
Okay.
please be online.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
See,
ma'am.
children.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, good morning. See, I was online all the time, and I have a feeling that most of you are we want you to be on screen as well, because we want to see whether you are really listening or not. This is very important. An induction program is something very important for you. It's going to mold you. It's going to show you a lot of things. So I want all the students on screen. Have I made this clear? Because see, it doesn't look good when you are not on screen. So please be presentable, be well dressed, just as if you are in the real classroom. Please be well dressed. This is for you. You got to start learning how to behave, how to be well presented in front of a crowd. Have I made this clear, children? It's very important. Because when I was sitting here, I saw only Jobin. Jobin, are you there? Hi, Jobin. Jobin, are you listening? Jobin.
Jobin is not there. Jaspin is there. Jobin is there now. Yeah, Jobin Jos.
Jobin Jose. I saw Mr. Jobin Jose all through the classroom. I could see Jobin Jose sitting and really watching. First, I thought it was just a picture, but then I pinned him up, and then I saw that he was really, his video was on and he's attentively listening to the session. I want all of you to do this because we want to see how you react when a lesson is taken for you. This is not a listening session. This is also a viewing session. You got to even watch. Have I made this clear, children? I must not see in the next session, all of you should be visible on screen, live on screen, because this is the training. What do you think we should understand when you have, okay, your mic is muted and your video is also cut off? What should we infer from this? How do we know whether you're listening or not? So please, children, my advice to you is, please be online, because I'm noting all those who are not online. All those. If you are audibly online,